Surah Al-Araf. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. Alif Lam Mim Sad. This is a book revealed to you, O Muhammad, so let there not be in your breast distress therefrom, that you may warn thereby, and as a reminder to the believers. Follow, O mankind, what has been revealed to you from your Lord, and do not follow other than him any allies. Little do you remember. And how many cities have we destroyed, and our punishment came to them at night, or while they were sleeping at noon. And their declaration, when our punishment came to them, was only that they said, "Indeed, we were wrongdoers." Then we will surely question those to whom a message was sent, and we will surely question the messengers. Then we will surely relate their deeds to them with knowledge, and we were not at all absent. And the weighing of deeds that day will be the truth. So those whose scales are heavy, it is they who will be the successful. And those whose scales are light, they are the ones who will lose themselves for what injustice they were doing toward our verses. And we have certainly established you upon the earth and made for you therein ways of livelihood. Little are you grateful. And we have certainly created you, O mankind, and given you human form. Then we said to the angels, "Prostrate to Adam." So they prostrated, except for Iblis. He was not of those who prostrated. Allah said, "What prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you?" Shaitan said, "I am better than him. You created me from fire and created him from clay." Allah said, "Descend from paradise, for it is not for you to be arrogant therein. So get out. Indeed, you are of the debased." Shaitan said, "Reprieve me until the day they are resurrected." Allah said, "Indeed, you are of those reprieved." Shaitan said, "Because you have put me in error, I will surely sit in wait for them on your straight path. Then I will come to them from before them and from behind them, and on their right and on their left, and you will not find most of them grateful to you." Allah said, "Get out of paradise, reproached and expelled. Whoever follows you among them, I will surely fill hell with you altogether. And O Adam, dwell, you and your wife, in paradise, and eat from wherever you will, but do not approach this tree, lest you will be among the wrongdoers." But Shaitan whispered to them to make apparent to them that which was concealed from them of their private parts. He said, "Your Lord did not forbid you this tree except that you become angels or become of the immortal." And he swore by Allah to them, "Indeed, I am to you from among the sincere advisers." So he made them fall through deception, and when they tasted of the tree, their private parts became apparent to them, and they began to fasten together over themselves from the leaves of paradise. And their Lord called to them, "Did I not forbid you from that tree, and tell you that Shaitan is to you a clear enemy?" They said, "Our Lord, we have wronged ourselves, and if you do not forgive us and have mercy upon us, we will surely be among the losers." Allah said, "Descend, being to one another enemies, and for you on the earth is a place of settlement and enjoyment for a time. He said, therein you will live, and therein you will die, and from it you will be brought forth. O children of Adam, we have bestowed upon you clothing to conceal your private parts, and as adornment, but the clothing of righteousness, that is best. That is from the signs of Allah, that perhaps they will remember. O children of Adam, let not Shaitan tempt you as he removed your parents from paradise, stripping them of their clothing to show them their private parts. Indeed, he sees you, he and his tribe, from where you do not see them. Indeed, we have made the devils allies to those who do not believe. And when they commit an immorality, they say, we found our fathers doing it, and Allah has ordered us to do it. Say, indeed Allah does not order immorality. Do you say about Allah that which you do not know? Say, O Muhammad, my Lord has ordered justice, and that you maintain yourselves in worship of Him at every place or time of prostration, and invoke Him, sincere to Him in religion. Just as He originated you, you will return to life. A group of you He guided, and a group deserved to be in error. Indeed, they had taken the devils as allies instead of Allah, while they thought that they were guided. O children of Adam, take your adornment at every masjid and eat and drink, but be not excessive. Indeed, He likes not those who commit excess. Say, who has forbidden the adornment of Allah, which He has produced for His servants, and the good lawful things of provision? Say, they are for those who believe during the worldly life, but exclusively for them on the day of resurrection. Thus do we detail the verses for a people who know. Say, my Lord has only forbidden immoralities, what is apparent of them and what is concealed, and sin and oppression without right, and that you associate with Allah that for which He has not sent down authority, and that you say about Allah that which you do not know. And for every nation is a specified term. So when their time has come, they will not remain behind an hour, nor will they precede it. O children of Adam, if there come to you messengers from among you relating to you my verses, then whoever fears Allah and reforms, there will be no fear concerning them, nor will they grieve. But the ones who deny our verses and are arrogant toward them, those are the companions of the fire. They will abide therein eternally. And who is more unjust than one who invents about Allah a lie or denies His verses? Those who will attain their portion of the decree until when our messengers come to them to take them in death. They will say, where are those who used to invoke besides Allah? They will say, they have departed from us, and will bear witness against themselves that they were disbelievers. Allah will say, enter among nations which had passed on before you of jinn and mankind into the fire. Every time a nation enters, it will curse its sister until, when they have all overtaken one another therein, the last of them will say about the first of them, our Lord, these had misled us, so give them a double punishment of the fire. He will say, for each is double, but you do not know. And the first of them will say to the last of them, then You had not any favor over us, so taste the punishment for what you used to earn. Indeed, those who deny our verses and are arrogant toward them, the gates of heaven will not be open for them, nor will they enter paradise until a camel enters into the eye of a needle, and thus do we recompense the criminals. They will have from hell a bed, and over them coverings of fire, and thus do we recompense the wrongdoers. But those who believed and did righteous deeds, we charge no soul except within its capacity. Those are the companions of paradise. They will abide therein eternally. And we will have removed whatever is within their breasts of resentment, while flowing beneath them are rivers. And they will say, Praise to Allah, who has guided us to this, and we would never have been guided if Allah had not guided us. Certainly the messengers of our Lord had come with the truth, and they will be called, This is paradise, which you have been made to inherit for what you used to do. And the companions of paradise will call out to the companions of the fire, We have already found what our Lord promised us to be true. Have you found what your Lord promised to be true? They will say, Yes. Then an announcer will announce among them, The curse of Allah shall be upon the wrongdoers, who averted people from the way of Allah and sought to make it seem deviant while they were concerning the hereafter disbelievers. And between them will be a partition, and on its elevations are men who recognize all by their mark. And they call out to the companions of paradise, Peace be upon you. They have not yet entered it, but they long intensely. And when their eyes are turned toward the companions of the fire, they say, Our Lord, do not place us with the wrong-doing people. And the companions of the elevations will call to men within hell, whom they recognize by their mark, saying, Of no avail to you was your gathering and the fact that you were arrogant. Allah will say, Are these the ones whom you inhabitants of hell swore that Allah would never offer them mercy? Enter paradise, O people of the elevations. No fear will there be concerning you, nor will you grieve. And the companions of the fire will call to the companions of paradise, Pour upon us some water, or from whatever Allah has provided you. They will say, Indeed Allah has forbidden them both to the disbelievers, who took their religion as distraction and amusement, and whom the worldly life deluded. So today we will forget them as they forgot the meeting of the day of theirs and for having rejected our verses. And we had certainly brought them a book, which we detailed by knowledge, as guidance and mercy to a people who believe. Do they await except its result? The day its result comes, those who had ignored it before will say, The messengers of our Lord had come with the truth. So are there now any intercessors to intercede for us, or could we be sent back to do other than we used to do? They will have lost themselves, and lost from them is what they used to invent. Indeed, your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and earth in 6 days, and then established himself above the throne. He covers the night with the day, another night chasing it rapidly, and he created the sun, the moon, and the stars, subjected by his command. Unquestionably his is the creation and the command. Blessed is Allah, Lord of the worlds. Call upon your Lord in humility and privately. Indeed, He does not like transgressors. And cause not corruption upon the earth after its reformation, and invoke Him in fear and aspiration. Indeed, the mercy of Allah is near to the doers of good. And it is He who sends the winds as good tidings before His mercy until, when they have carried heavy rain clouds, we drive them to a dead land, and we send down rain therein and bring forth thereby some of all the fruits. Thus will we bring forth the dead. Perhaps you may be reminded. And the good land, its vegetation emerges by permission of its Lord, but that which is bad, nothing emerges except sparsely with difficulty. Thus do we diversify the signs for a people who are grateful. We had certainly sent Nuh to his people, and he said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Indeed, I fear for you the punishment of a tremendous day. Said the eminent among his people, Indeed, we see you in clear error. Nuh said, O my people, there is not error in me, but I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. I convey to you the messages of my Lord and advise you, and I know from Allah what you do not know. Then do you wonder that there has come to you a reminder from your Lord through a man from among you, that he may warn you, and that you may fear Allah, so you might receive mercy? But they denied him, so we saved him and those who were with him in the ship, and we drowned those who denied our signs. Indeed, they were a blind people. And to the Ad we sent their brother Hud. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Then will you not fear Him? Said the eminent ones who disbelieved among his people, Indeed, we see you in foolishness, and indeed we think you are of the liars. Hud said, O my people, there is no foolishness in me, but I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. I convey to you the messages of my Lord, and I am to you a trustworthy adviser. Then do you wonder that there has come to you a reminder from your Lord through a man from among you, that he may warn you? And remember, when he made you successors after the people of Nuh, and increased you in stature extensively, so remember the favors of Allah that you might succeed. They said, Have you come to us that we should worship Allah alone and leave what our fathers have worshipped? Then bring us what you promise us, if you should be of the truthful.